There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Technology issues solved. I don't know why that was happening. I changed literally nothing other than relaunching it. But, that's all right. We're going to get to the bottom of this one. Did I change my stream info? If not, it's been updated again. Okay, okay. I think we were doing pretty good last time, because in the coat check, I do have the lever that I need. All right, and we got a couple of stars. So, mailroom, our package was delivered. Right, I ordered something. What the hell did I order? Amateur lockpick kit, gems, and keys. Oh. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Holy shit, that's a boon right there, chat. Hell yeah. Now we're thinking with doors. I guess we'll go with a nook to connect through. I'll take the key. Open. Hallway? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff. Okay, so we can either do the den. I think we should do the den. Just because that means we have a decent enough chance at getting something. Well, let's draft the observatory, just because another star is always a good thing. And what is today? Oh, do I need to... Oh, wait. Constellation effects only occur when clicked on. Whoops. Click. Diamondus Minor. Okay. We got a gem. We netted 0 from this room being created. But we continue to level ourselves up. The next is the Southern Cross. Oh, that might be exceptional if I need a day where I just need to like make some progress. Hell yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna like try to go as far forward here as we can. Yes. Okay. I don't know that I ever actually made the garage. So I do want the garage. And there should be 3 keys in here? Wait, what is that? Oh, I need a breaker room so I can open this, because this is an exterior that I think I found last time. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car haven't gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Alright, let's see. What? It said there were 3 keys in here. Oh, so there are. And there is, like, a car key item, I believe, that I found previously. Okay, so I need to get some power to the garage. I think I can manage that, actually. Alright, what do we get? Security is not the ideal door, I think. Oh, yes it is. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. That connects that way. Blueprints is pretty accurate to the real world. What, that I don't know where I'm going? You only got so many steps in a day? Oh, you're not wrong on that one. Okay, nothing left on the table here. Oh, these are not great choices. Food for sale. The main course is served only in the dining room. Okay. Can I get a door that gives me options? Sort of. Well, I'll take 2 steps. Well, I'll actually take pantry. Money. An apple. Can sometimes open doors. Okay. That use that, I wonder? Freeze your accounts. Not really what I want to do. Oh, I don't have gemstones, so it's gotta be that. Well, or breaker box. I guess today is just opening the garage day. Click. Sometimes it feels like that's very RNG, but like I can do things better. I can organize rooms better and prioritize what doors I open when. But, oh wait, I should check. I'm gonna lose all my steps one of these days doing that, but I should see what's here. Nothing. So I have been picking everything up. But the garage has power, which is good. Because that means I can open the garage. Oh, I think I understand. This isn't actually for me to just, like, use so much as, like, a long-term thing. This is a, like... Wait. The west path. So I guess this must just be like a shortcut back to the front of the house. Okay, that's what that seems to be. Oh, wait. Oh. Huh. Oh, does that mean that I get, like, a different way to enter the house now? Can I just enter from the garage? Allows access to the outer room each day. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, sadly, I do have to call it a day. Okay, then. So with that... Wow, that was not a very long, not a very long attempt there. But with that, that does give us some progress. Because now I don't necessarily need to enter through the front door, I think. If I'm understanding that right. Let me double check what it says. To the outer room. Okay, so... If I do this, does it go anywhere? Okay, so I can't get to the garage because it's not open yet. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. That's fair. I don't like it, but it's fair. So it does mean that there is an advantage to making an outer room. I guess let's make a hallway. And we'll open something over here. Pantry, bedroom. Let's do bedroom. Make some free steps. And let's do corridor. So I think my plan is to keep the paths as separate as I can at the start. And just kind of try to go forward. Okay. I guess I'll make a storeroom here then and get stuff. Money. Key. Gem. Okay, so that path made a good push. I don't know if that's like an optimal strategy though, because in doing that, right, like this either needs to go that way or preferably both directions, or I kind of lose the chance to make this a meaningful path. Or a secret passage. Yup, let's get our secret passage on. So a bedroom, a red room. A hallway might not be bad. And green. What were the green rooms? So green rooms don't cost gems, and terrace doesn't go anywhere. So I don't want that one. Yellow could be useful, and it could be a new room. There are red options. There's some bedrooms I haven't gotten. Blue could be good, but I don't know if I actually have the option of just a random blue room. No. Let's go red then. Red seems like it's really useful stuff. Am I finally going to make the lavatory today? I think not. I guess we're making the chapel. Paying our tithe. And it's got to be the nook. Take a key. Okay, don't have a gem, which means that this has to be a closet. Ugh. An ivory dye is good. It said 2 items. Where's item number 2? Oh, it's a shovel. Looks like it would be useful for digging. What? Digging? Where would I dig in the house? Oh, coin purse. Each time you collect 3 money, earn an additional money and interest. Okay. Alright, hallway, it's all on you. No pressure. A major key and a minor key. I think I want the library, actually, to go for a less common floor plan. Also, I didn't really have a choice there anyway. Drafting strategy. June issue. Those aren't keys, since those are piano keys. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Also, hey, cat. How's it going? Oh, is this actually, like... Are these actual tips, or are they just going to be, like... Make sure you check for gems in the room you're in before clicking the door. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I will never draft a passageway on the first 5 ranks. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. Planning your house. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake is drafting a straight line north and ignoring many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they discover quickly that they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors that they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made a difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you have a much better chance of finding success. Top drafting combos. If you draft Cloister before Terrace, you will be down 3 gems, but if you draft them in the reverse order, Cloister would be free. Synergistic pairs of floor plans is an essential first step. But determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage. Combos. A foyer, which is unlocked into a great hall, which is 7 locked doors. Oh, that's what hallway doors are always unlocked means. Got it. Okay. Drafting a bunk room after a nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. Right. This is the same layout as Clue. Yeah, I think that's kind of the inspiration. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from the office if you draft a conference room. Attic, the more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to craft a contraption in the workshop. Making a connection. Okay, so utility closet, powers the garage and grants west path access, turns on a light in the dark room after blowing a fuse, prevents lights off in the gymnasium to prevent step loss. Other examples. Oh my goodness. Oh, there is so much going on here. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room each day. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. Oh, okay. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or the parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find items in a room doesn't mean that'll be the case. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle, which means it cannot be drafted for 24 hours. Oh. Okay. Word from the editor. Although this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty neat. Let's go up the stairs. Oh, that's the records, and then that one's the, like... Wait, this one also records? Scrapbook. So basically. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so what book can I request now? Or can I not request until after this one goes away? Okay, it must have to go away, and then I can request another one the next time I find it. Alright. Alright. It was the prince with the color blue. I don't think you can kill somebody with blue. Well, conference room, I think, is a good option here. Safe code. 9083. It's not that. Cool. Useful tip. I think I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna open pantry because we're gonna get gold and we're gonna get our interest gold. Yep. All right, open this door. Security is nice, but I think den is the better option. Which does get us a gemstone. Can't go through there. Bunk room. Dining room. Parlor. Guess it's gotta be dining room. Then we're gonna go back and do that other door. I think because there's a chance this could just lead to a dead end anyway. Or I could intentionally dead end it and get access to a breaker box. Because I can redraw the floor plans later. So I think this is a good idea. That way, whatever I end up with, there's a decent chance I can proceed, and if something needs power, I can power it. The brain brains. Okay. Open this door. And there's the garage, but I don't want to open the garage. I could just do the west wing. I think the west wing is fine. It doesn't cost any gems. We're not losing anything. Ooh, what's this? Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the west wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have been not removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may something. Okay. Well, we're going to unlock that. Parlor would work, but I think I want to redraw. Yeah, let's do the observatory version. Because this will come in handy. And we can maybe get a room with 4 doors. Like the passageway. I don't think I have enough keys to try my hand at the Great Hall. Oh shoot, I can't make the passageway, so it is the Great Hall. Oh, okay, let's try it. Let's start with this door first. Because we do need to go forward. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 4 plans. Lose half your steps. Let me draw new floor plans. Let's do the archives. Oh, this is a cool room. Haha. See, that's got a security door. What do we got here? August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She confided my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Guys, I think you are reading way too much into a children's book. Caleb Manning and his publisher, Philip White, were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, although the charges were later dropped. Isn't that what English teachers do when they read any book? There are some books that I think do warrant, like, a little further, like, reading between the lines. But I know that there are a lot of people who go maybe a little overboard in their literary criticism, like, you know, as an example, 1984 is a book with a lot of very upfront and outright criticism of various types of authoritarian governments. I don't think you need to go deeper than that unless you really want to get into the specific, like, critiques on European authoritarianism at the time it was written. But I've known people who go way too deep and off the rails with that stuff. Alright, Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. The man ate a hot dog. This means he was depressed. I mean, to be fair, I think hot dogs are a pretty staple, like, poverty food. Pretty sad. Though, I mean, I'll admit, I don't know. Last time I went to the store, the price of a hot dog was insane. Am I calling you poor? No? I mean, well, I don't know. Are you? I said it was a staple, not that everybody who eats a hot dog is poor. Let's see. Manning and White at press function. Was seen in the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down local man. This is the 3rd major last year as anticipated. Charged by the Crown. Manning was the last, but trial begins on 2. Okay. Treason. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Okay. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend at around 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist? Oh, okay, this isn't history, this is current news. Thieves at the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensics experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasure artifacts was rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Holy crap, that's a ton of lore that may or may not become relevant. Hang in there, Tiger. Okay, so I can't go through this door until I either get a key card or disable something. I can't get through the Great Hall because I'm out of keys. Well, archived floor plan, let's do it. Well, I'm guessing all of these are locked. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I might, because I haven't reached rank 8, right? Like the ranks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think I'm going to run out of steps. But I can at least get to this utility closet. I can turn the dark room back on, turn off the keycard entry system. I'm hoping it remembers my setting from the last time I drafted the security room, which is when it loses power, open the door. But if not, I may have to draft the security room. But I don't think I'm going to even make it back. 3, 2, 1. Yep. This is where it ends. Damn. You can continue your search tomorrow, but it'll be a little different. Yep. That would be the mechanic. Okay. Okay, so it definitely does pay to build out before you build up.